Let's do it, Papa. We family now.
Alright guys, get ready for this one. Ivan's alignment is popping right now. What's up, people, and welcome back to Ivan's Alignments. We got Mike from Westchester, New York. Mike, I gotta say, I love your car.
Thank you, brother.
People,
appreciate that. 2017
Camaro ZL1. This is actually the real deal, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Mike, how do you handle this power? Because I know they're pretty powerful in torque game.
It's not easy.
It's definitely
not easy, bro.
The reason Mike is here is because the car is all over the place, right? So we already put the gauges on. I'm gonna show you guys where this car is at. This is the rear. We're at -1.5, -2.3. Tow is -0.009, and on the other side is 0.025. That's the reason the car is all over the place. Especially, Mike, I'm pretty sure you like to do highway pulls and things like that.
Yes, I do.
I mean, your boy Mark came the other day with his 911. Badass 911.
Yeah.
Are you trying to keep up with him or are you trying to beat him?
Trying, brother, trying. Trying just to keep up with him.
He's trying to keep... I don't blame him. That was one badass Porsche. Anyways, people, we're going to bring this up. I'm going to show you guys how to set this car up. I mean, he's a highway racer, so... I am gonna run the rear pretty much to stock specs. Here we go. So luckily for this, it has two eccentric cams. One is camber, one is tow. So this is your camber, and the top one would be your tow. I'm not sure if you can see that. Hopefully you could. So that's about 18, 19. I'll bring a few wrenches that I use to align cars. I usually use a 18 or 19, 21, 22, and 24. Usually that solves all my problems. And two adjustable wrenches. And let's get the light. Mike, I'm actually excited once I'm done with this car. Go for a nice test drive. I can't wait either. Guys, so bottom one camber, 21 millimeter. Loosen it up. Top one should be 19. Actually, it's 18. So let's look at 18. So I got two 21 millimeter wrenches. So what I'd like to do is loosen both sides and start moving the camber on both sides at the same, pretty much at the same time. I hope you guys can see it. As I explain in most of my videos, camber changes tow. In a lot of cars, especially when both arms are connected to the knuckle. So you always want to loosen the camber and the toe. Oh wow, that looks great. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in a minute. So I maxed this side out. Now I'm gonna snug it. Just snug it, do not tighten it, just in case you do have to move it again. I'm gonna move the toe. I can't get to it with a wrench, so I am gonna pick a socket and a ratchet up, you know. All right, so here we go. Have the 18. We're gonna have a little bit of toe in, so the car's a lot more stable under braking and acceleration. Again, people, just snug it. Do not tighten it, just snug it. So we wanna match the camber. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but we're at -7 on one side, -1.1. One side is maxed out, and the best we got was -1.1. So we're gonna want to match that. I don't go crazy tightening them. So that way you don't have the issue of it's too tight and I can't move. That's one of the reasons. Numbers are close. 1 on one side, -1, 2, 11 over here, and 6. The reason I stopped here because, as I've said in other videos, what I like to do is recompensate the car. That way, I mean, you could pull on it, jounce on it, it works as well, but I feel like if you recompensate the car, it's like resetting the suspension all over again. I mean, it works very well all the time for me, and it's definitely more accurate. Got to put the car back in neutral. All right, so we got the car in neutral again. Seeing once I sat in it, look where the rear ended up, because the suspension will travel. So the best way to reset it, besides jouncing it, as I said, just recompensate. Recompensate. It doesn't cost you anything. I know it takes a little bit of time. I mean, tell me about it. Now I'm gonna go and look at the numbers all over again. See if we're in the same place or if anything changed. Voila, close enough. So now I'm gonna move this 1-1 to the 1-3 because at the 1-3 I know I'm maxed out. So I'm gonna keep the car at 1-3, 1-3, and I'm gonna keep the toe right there within this range. So I'm gonna tighten this side up because it's pretty much done. And now I'm gonna proceed with this one. Finished completely the rear already. Rear is all set up. Luckily for me, the front camera was on point, so all I had to do was set the front toe. So I'm gonna show you guys. This is what the rear is at, -1, 2, and -1, 3. I mean, it's on the verge of the -1, 3. As for the front, we have it set up. I mean, I just took the steering wheel holder off of it, but we're at positive 0.3, positive 0.3. So camber right there, -1, 3. So we're ready to drive it. All right, people, the moment of truth, the test drive. Let's start this up. Whew, I like this. All right, buddy, come on, let's go. Can't drive without the customer. So first we're gonna take a, I'm gonna drive it like any regular person. Want to make sure it's like this, straight. That's what we want to make sure. So it's unbelievably straight. So I'm happy already. So this is my usual test drive, people. You know, you got to make sure the car is straight when you give it to the customer. I like taking the customer with me, especially on a ride like this. A car with power, right? If there's a problem, I'm gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it.
So Ivan, is this your first time driving ZL1?
Actually, I think so. I had another Camaro that was badass not long ago too. It was pretty
supercharged?
fast. I think it was, I can't remember, from Long Island.
Oh.
I must say, it is straight. What do you think, Mark?
She feels
right
a
there?
lot better. Oh yeah. Ivan, you're the man.
I appreciate that.
I greatly appreciate you.
I appreciate
I drove an hour away just to get to Ivan. Amazing.
I mean, I appreciate it.
And I'll do it over and over again.
Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, subscribe. Anybody has any question, anything, it'll be easier if you DM me at Ivan's Alignments on Instagram, people. At Ivan's Alignments. Again, take care, guys. We're up to the next car.